Here's something you're not going to see every day, or should I say, at least I don't see every day, and that is a wooden stairway with wood stair treads and a wood stair stringer, 2 by 12 it looks like, with notched blocks between the steps. Let me give you a better view here. You can see the blocks here holding up the treads, and again, instead of metal brackets. Most of the time you're going to see a stairway like this, it's going to have metal brackets underneath the steps or the treads attached to the stair stringer, in this case, which looks like to be a 2 by 12. And if we look here, it looks like this someone has actually done some repairs here, and looks like some of this probably rotted off, and they just went ahead and replaced the wood, and voila, they're done, instead of taking the stringer out and replacing a certain section that might have been a little more complicated. So again, the damage most of the time you're going to have will be where the wood meets the concrete, and it's really not a good idea to have the wood sitting on top of a concrete or on top of the ground, any soil, even a footing like this in the back. We see if you had some in the front, it's always nice to have a space, use some type of a metal spacer if possible. And of course there are a variety of other materials you can use also. So anyway, back to this. You don't get to see this every day. If it works, great. You can see here they're just blocks notched. It doesn't seem like this would be too difficult to build. Even if you had a problem, let's just say you had metal brackets and the metal brackets were having a problem, I guess you could always use something like this to help provide the stair step with a little more reinforcement. So, and these would be pressure blocks in a way. They could act like pressure blocks as long as you didn't have gaps like this. This is a large gap. If everything was tight, if you could just imagine everything tight, we've got a nice tight block up against the tread and the same on the bottom, then the steps aren't going to wiggle. But if you have something like this and even a hole like this on the bottom, you can see, then these stair steps could actually move, which wouldn't give you a lot of, wouldn't make you feel good walking up and down. And whenever stair treads start wiggling, or should I say wiggling a little too much, I don't even want to use them. So let alone move something like a refrigerator, use them to move a refrigerator or something heavy into the building. So anyway, that's it. Just wanted to show you a different way you can use to build stairs if you have more wood than metal. And again, this is not a stairway that would pass most building codes. I would imagine if an architect or an engineer drew something like this, maybe it would. This is not a standard form of construction used by most stair builders. So there are other ways that to build it. Like I said, to build a stairway like this, you would probably use metal brackets underneath them. However, I would also like to add that something like this, who knows how long the stairway has been in use and how long it has worked and provided a means to get from one level to another without any problem. So again, there it is. Mystery stair building tip number 44,444.